Hello, everyone. Just wanted to say hi and welcome everyone to another episode of the Over the Fence Common Sense podcast. And thank you for tuning in. I always like to start off with just random things, so um, we'll go through a couple of them. The first thing I want to talk about today is the NFL. Um, I'm originally from Washington, D.C. area, and I'm a Redskin fan. I now live in Florida. It's nearly impossible to watch a game here unless they're playing a Florida team. So, I was basically done with the NFL when, what's his name, the guy with the hair, Kaepernick or something, took a knee. That was so disrespectful. That just, it was rude. And now they're approving trans cheerleaders. I don't know. And to top it all off, you have to pretty much take out a second mortgage just to be able to get all the different streaming apps that you need to watch the games. It's crazy. A friend of mine recently bought a little pizza restaurant here in town, and to get the NFL ticket, it's like $10,000 a year for a business. I know it's several $100s for just a private residence, so just very interesting. NFL, get it together. I know there's a hearing in, I think it's like the Senate floor today about it. So apparently the law was created back in 1961 when we had three channels. Well, things are a lot different now. So how can we still be following the rules of a law that was made in 1961? Well, it needs to be updated. Um, the next thing I want to talk about, this is so funny. I watch Fox News, and there's this product that's advertised like every couple hours, it seems like, and it's for nosebleeds. First of all, I didn't realize that nosebleeds were such a problem that they had to like create a product for it, but apparently they have. Um, and are you ready for this? They're called Nampons. Nampons for nosebleeds. Seriously, y'all, look it up. It's just funny. I'm just gonna leave that one right there. Moving on to something a little more serious, again, random things. I hate the way the media portrays this country with such racial divide. I don't see that. I live in an area in Florida where it's, I would say 50-50. I don't know what the actual numbers are, but I know when there's a community parade or some kind of event, or even at the local parks and stuff, you see lots of people, all different races. And I don't see the blacks over here and the Hispanics or whatever and the whites. Everybody's together. All the kids are playing together. It's just, I just don't see it. Um, and it could be that way everywhere if people would stop paying so much attention to the news that's telling them about this divide, when I'm sure there's small pockets of it, but they emphasize that. So stop paying attention to the media and start paying attention to your neighbors, your community. You'll see what I see. Everybody's just happy and getting along. So stay off the media. Um, Again, another random issue. I'm not an expert. I'm not even that smart. And I'm not sure how we would fix this issue, but I feel pretty confident that the wealthy donors and corporate interests are the ones that they have way too much influence in our politics. Again, I'm not brilliant, but I have a brain and I have eyes. So it just seems like politicians go into politics campaigning on all the changes they're going to make, and it's going to benefit Americans, and it's going to be, great. But then they end up voting for bad policies. So something happens in between, and I suspect it's financially related. Um, they're basically paid for political favors or their vote or whatever you want to call it. That needs to stop. I'm not sure how you stop it, but we need to get back to where the politicians are making decisions for us. Remember, they work for us, not the other way around. So I'll kind of close off here on a funny note. If you know me or you've known me for a long time, We're all getting older. But I look at it differently than most people. I see a lot of benefits to getting older. Besides the obvious, like the drama in your family should hopefully be quieting down. Everyone calls you ma'am, holds the door for you. Not to mention the crap you can get away with when you're old, like not returning your cart at the grocery store. You can butt in line pretty much anywhere. Nobody's going to say anything because she's old. You get no tickets on traffic stops unless you've done something really horrible. It's usually because you remind the cop of his grandma. And the list goes on and on. Honestly, people hate aging, but I'm going to take full advantage of it. And here's a public service announcement. If I ever end up in a nursing home, God help the staff, I'm going to be the sweetest, kindest, pain in the ass they have ever seen. Embrace the aging process, people. You only get one chance at it. So, thank you all for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Please follow, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends to watch. Keep an eye out for upcoming episodes. You never know. We may have guests, interviews, and at the very least, very candid conversations. So remember, folks, what you allow is what will continue. So if you're not happy, do something about it. Until then, God bless you and America. Good night.